Hey, Motorman here, and I'm at Newport Richie Harley Davidson, and I'm about to take a pretty rare motorcycle for a ride. This is it. This is a 2017 CVO Breakout Pro Street. Not too many of these motorcycles made. Beautiful from every angle. Custom paint job, as all CVOs have. And this bike has some extras on it: cooling fans, exhaust system, and only 5,300 miles on it. And now we're going to take it for a ride. Alright, so this bike has got the 110 twin cam motor. Which is about equivalent to an M8 107 as far as horsepower and torque, maybe a little bit more. So it's got plenty of power, plenty of torque, just like just about all Harley Davidsons. That's the reason people like big V twins. It's all that torque. Just roll on the throttle and the bike goes pretty damn quick. Well, with a bike like this, it's got a very long wheelbase and a long rake. It's not going to be the most maneuverable motorcycle, and it's not going to have the best lean angle before the pegs start to scrape the ground, but that's not what it's made for. This bike is made to go fast in a straight line. And that's not to say that you can't have fun with it on a winding road. You just got to realize it's got limitations. You're going to be dragging pegs much sooner than you would on most other Harley Davidson motorcycles. But once the pegs start to drag, you still got a little bit more to go. Now this bike has a aftermarket exhaust. Sounds great. A little noisy for my taste, but this is not a bike that people buy to go touring on. Though with the right equipment, it's more than capable. It's got all the power you'll need. It even comes with a passenger pillion and pegs. So yeah, you could ride two up on it. Passenger is not going to be that comfortable. But once again, this bike ain't built for comfort, though the ride, I must say, is pretty good. These bikes, the CVO models, of course, come fully equipped from the factory with lots and lots of bling, plus the most power you could get at that time, back in 2017. I believe these are somewhere around 90 horsepower. And well over 100 pounds-feet of torque. Now, of course, all the CVO models are made in limited numbers, and the Softail CVO models, this is one of, are made even a bit rarer than, say, the touring models. These bikes are built long and low. That's the look they were going for. Custom look, Pro Street look. Now a bike like this, if I wanted to go for, let's say from where I live to Daytona for Bike Week, no problem there. It's a comfortable seat, rides well. Just a matter of where do you put your stuff. So either you put saddlebags on a bike like this, or you put a sissy bar on it and strap some luggage to that, or just use a backpack. But of course, I have 5 or 6 touring bikes sitting in my garage, so if I own this bike, it wouldn't be the one I'd be taking for a 150-mile ride one way, but only because the other bikes are more convenient. Now, if I wanted to impress people and go to the local bike night, yeah, this is the bike for that. There aren't a whole bunch of these out on the road. You're not going to see yourself coming from the opposite direction. Yeah, it handles pretty good. Just not a great lean angle, but that's, like I said, to be expected with a bike like this. The lower you make the bike, generally, the less ground clearance you're going to have. Oh boy, does that sound good when you open that throttle up. Just 5,300 miles on this bike, barely broken in. It's a fun bike to ride, and what makes it so much fun is all that torque, and of course that great sounding exhaust on here. So may I suggest you hustle down to Newport Richie Harley Davidson, take this bike for a ride, tell them Motorman sent you. Take a close look at this bike and then, you know, compare it to a brand new one. With just 5,300 miles on it, the bike is barely broken in.